What's going on, guys? Rick here, and in this video we're going to be talking about Trevor Ariza and the pursuit that the Lakers are going for him. Now, so far the reports have been coming out about yesterday that Trevor Ariza is a huge target for the Los Angeles Lakers, and for obvious reasons, as we obviously could tell from what we've seen from the Rockets this year, from what we saw last year, the huge difference. And one of the major differences was a player in Trevor Ariza that they weren't able to re-sign. Now, I spoke of that in my video before whenever I was talking about LeBron's chances of going to Houston, and really the problem with that, which was the fact that there was no space to keep all those players. And obviously with Capella breaking out into the year that he did have, he obviously demanded money, and therefore they could not re-sign Trevor Ariza under that as well. So they definitely had to make moves on the bench and shortcut that a little bit, and obviously it's suffering them on the defensive end and a little bit as well on the offensive end. Now, obviously, one thing that we know that the fact that the Lakers need is three-point shooting, and they need defense. So as long as they get both of those with a Trevor Ariza, it's obvious that that would make the most sense. Now, in the reports of these trades, we are talking about a multi-team trade, 3 teams. The third team to be speculated in this would be the 76ers for obvious reasons. They obviously are looking to add in more pieces as well, three-point shooting, more types of things defensively, and I would imagine that player would probably be a Caldwell Pope, as he obviously is just the big, as far as the contract expense moving piece to be able to get a Trevor Ariza. So I would see that as their main option here, as I don't see, obviously the Lakers aren't going to give up any young talent to get a Trevor Ariza, but they're going to possibly give up that 1-year contract of Caldwell Pope. So that would make the most sense there. Obviously, the real question that's going to be happening, which is probably going right now, is the talk as far as the 3 teams, what they directly want individually. Obviously, when you have a third team, there's little small things that have to work out, but I expect this trade to probably end up going through probably within the next couple of days, if so. But if we see that, obviously, we're seeing the fact that the Lakers are improving defensively and offensively, adding more depth to the team. I think the fact that it's really just more necessary for this type of team. Obviously, it adds veteran leadership as well. And for the Phoenix Suns, obviously, they signed them to a pretty good contract as far as for them, but obviously they're not in any type of contention right now for winning, so it doesn't make too much sense to keep on going and having players like that. So you would obviously want to just fully tank out the year, so you don't have negativity as far as in the locker room by players. Obviously, somebody who comes from the standard that the Rockets were in just last year and go to the Suns and where they are this year, obviously it's a little bit of a difference, and you don't want that negativity to seep into your younger players. So that's obviously something that they're taking into consideration there. And then we obviously have to look at the fact that we have the 76ers, who obviously do want to add pieces, probably ending up with the Caldwell Pope, as they can afford that movement in there as well. So that's the real question. Guys, what your guys' thoughts are on this trade rumor? Do you think the fact that Trevor Ariza is a good fit for the Los Angeles Lakers? And do you think the fact that they should give up Caldwell Pope for this? But if you enjoyed the video, make sure that you leave a like and subscribe to be part of the Greek Army today. And as always, this is Sparta.